to a little
Oh
to
my
the
god, it's gonna fall off. Your phone's gonna fall off the thing.
There you go, a little more. Hey, welcome to the We Forever Lit podcast once again. I told you we're gonna be trying to bring you as much information as possible. You already know what We Forever Lit stand for, man. So right now I do have two new guests with me, and just a stupid ass camera. But I do have two co-hosts with me today. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. We're gonna edit all this shit out though.
Here, give me the pictures. No pictures at the moment.
Alright,
it's just
I bet send me the Nipsey up there though.
Lipstick is there. Nipsey hanging up there. Whatever good part, you can edit all that part out. So I'm going to introduce themselves and shit. From there, we'll go from there and we can get started. Y'all go ahead and do all that. This camera's pissing me off.
I'm telling you, just don't even act like the camera's there.
It's just gonna annoy me. It's a pet peeve.
Yeah, but it's not gonna stay still. Is my thing.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get it as best as possible to where it's getting everybody properly.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm real. Better known in your neighborhood probably as Quay. You feel me?
Shit, it's Paulo Beans, Tulsa, Oklahoma. We finna get straight to it. Talk about the real, the funny, and all of the others.
Alright, can you sit down? Can you do that again? I'm sorry, just his ass was done. So just start the beginning over again if you don't mind.
Alright. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the We Forever Lit podcast. Once again, you already know I'm bringing you all this, the real 24/7. Well, not 24/7, whenever I can, do it 3 times a week at least. I do have 2 guest stars with me starting our next episode. We're going to go ahead and talk about it. As you already know, it's called Let's Talk About
Let's
It.
talk about it.
You feel me? I'm going to let them introduce themselves, man. Starting with my left here.
Man, I'm real. Better known in your neighborhood as Quay. Coming from the Nominate, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And I'm Paulo, Tulsa, Oklahoma representative, North Side, Black Wave, Black Anna. Let's talk about it.
So, you already know, man, I don't really have a subject when it comes to this podcast. It's just some random shit that pops up when niggas just smoking a blunt at the back alley type shit. This is one of those, like, neighborhood podcasts where you can just talk about anything. That's what it's called. Let's talk about it. That's TAWK, by the way. Not let's talk about it, all you assholes and everything like that. That shit's weird. Anyways, though, so the sun is going to come up as we start talking. We're going to go ahead and spark these blunts up and shit and just start the conversation going. Whatever pops up, pops up. But since this is the second episode, I am going to target some specific subject today. So we're going to go ahead and start with one specific subject that we want to talk about as far as Las Vegas goes. The main subject is going to be Las Vegas artists and getting them played the right way, getting to shine the right way. How do y'all feel about Las Vegas artists and how they getting exposure nowadays?
I actually like that topic, bro. It's like they don't get the exposure that they deserve. It's a lot of talent out here, you know.
I was about to say, put me on.
That ain't
I ain't heard no Vegas artists. Put me on.
You feel me? Because everybody that do music in Vegas, most of these people ain't even from Vegas. It'd be people from the East Coast. They get from the South. You feel me? It'd just be people popping up, doing their shit out here in Vegas.
Shit, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm not even from Vegas, my damn self. But I do, and I am working with Vegas and trying to bring Vegas on the map, though. So I will say, neither one of us is from Vegas, but we fuck with Vegas heavy, though.
Like bro said, half the motherfuckers that live in Vegas ain't even from Vegas. So.
Yeah, that's bro. Like that's really the honest thing. Most of Vegas people who live in Vegas are from out of state. That's why we have the worst kind of fucking traffic. What's up, man?
I swear.
It's the worst type of traffic. It's not even traffic that's because it's caused because of the accidents. It's just niggas who don't know how to drive. Like literally. Half of Vegas traffic is motherfuckers who don't know how to drive. Man. So if you come to Vegas, get your shit right first. Don't come out here with that bullshit, man.
Better have full coverage. Better have full coverage. Man.
Get an Uber. Don't
That
even
is
drive.
serious.
Get an Uber.
Get an Uber. My niggas say get an Uber. And that's dead ass serious though. You need to seriously get full coverage if you come to Vegas and you're gonna drive. Niggas will hit your shit out here.
I've been here 40 years. I drove maybe 1.5. Fuck that shit, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, these local rappers need some attention though, you feel me?
Bro, dead ass.
I mean, most local rappers need attention though, but it all comes down to the
So how they
community.
want, yeah.
This was kicking my ass.
You know what I'm saying? If the people not supporting them, then how are they supposed to get exposure? You know what I'm saying? You gotta support your hometown heroes. So you just won't have none.
That's
You
real.
know what I'm saying? You won't
That's
have
where, you know what I'm saying, the artists have to play their part too, because you know there's a lot of people still playing their favoritism roles out here, you know?
I mean, yeah, that's true. And I mean, that's everywhere though. I mean, that's in the industry too. it's politics everywhere.
Everywhere.
You just gotta know how to shake
Yes.
and move.
For real.
That's why you gotta
You
be
gotta
you
network.
from the gate. You gotta be you from the gate.
You gotta
feel me?
network.
Especially in the West Coast, like honestly, if you ever hear, when you hear music and you hear music industry talk about music and when it comes to the West Side and the East Side, you're gonna mostly hear New York when it comes to the East Side or Chicago. You hear the South, mostly Atlanta. You're probably gonna hear Florida a little bit, but mostly Atlanta. But the moment they say West Coast,
It's always
all you hear is
Cali.
California. That is the only place you hear. You don't hear about no Arizona, no Las Vegas, none of that. It's just straight California. It's mostly niggas from LA. It's usually LA this, LA that, or it's just California, period. But overall, Vegas has been slept on for so many years because niggas got so much talent. And it's not just Vegas, there's a lot of other cities out there that has talent. Like we met prime example. Your boys from Tulsa, Oklahoma and shit.
I mean, it's
Big nominate. You know?
you gotta think about the area too. I mean, cause like where we're from, Oklahoma, like Oklahoma is known for country. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really known as the state for rappers. You know what I'm saying? And then not only just that, you hear OKC, people think the Thunder. You know what I'm saying? You hear Tulsa, motherfuckers hear First 48. You know what I'm saying? It's and it's not just in Oklahoma, but you know what I'm saying? Shit like that everywhere. It's like stigmas and stereotypes that kind of build their reputation for those places. So it's like people not finna go to Oklahoma and try and find rappers. You know what I'm saying? People still to this day still think it's just country. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just riding horses and shit. Like, nah, bro, them niggas is on them horses gangbanging and blow you down from up there on that horse.
Hey, y'all ever seen a drop by on a horse?
Nah.
Hey, I'm just saying though, a drop by on a horse.
That's a ride by. That's not a drive by.
Hey, by the way, though, that's
idea.
remember Chris, Matt Handsome I was telling you about? Handsome, that's H-A-M. You feel me? Handsome. Okay,
Ham.
get it right. I'm always gonna say with my accent though. That's Mike Handsome.
Shout out to
You
my
feel me?
guy
Shout out
right
to
there.
Mike. He's a
Feel me?
podcast.
No, Matt.
Hey, I say Mike. He look like Mike Handsome.
Mike, shout out
His
to
name
my
is
nigga
Matt,
Matt.
but I say Mike Handsome.
That's my brother, my dad.
Now I'm fucking with you though. His name is Matt though. Matthew for long, Matt for short. Alright, you feel me? Fuck with Matt though, I'm almost. But no, back then though, back to the whole drive by with a horse thing.
no drive-bys, no horse type shit. But in a nutshell, all I'm saying, like, every hood is the same. It's a hood damn near any and everywhere, you know what I'm saying? It's just the hood. But I'm saying, but that bigger stigma of Oklahoma as a whole, like, that's country, that's football, that's what they do, type shit. Not looking for rappers. It was the same thing for, you know what I'm saying, Texas for a long time, where New York wasn't accepting Texas in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And now Texas is one of the biggest motherfucking footprints to touch outside of the West Coast.
why
and
is
the
that?
East
Well,
Coast.
they chop and screwed it. They built their own style.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
built their own style.
That lean music. That's what I call that shit. That lean music.
What do you say?
And
Hey,
that's what
that lean music, you feel me? Hey, you too. I do not condone lean or any type of drugs or alcohol. If y'all so do it, that's on your own
So
discussion.
your own, you feel me?
Again, I do not condone anything that y'all see us doing.
We're in a legal state of marijuana.
I condone this.
Hey, weed is legal in the world.
What he talking
Okay?
about.
Matter of fact, since you want to bring up legal state, let's talk about weed and why it's not legal. What the fuck, man?
Money.
What the fuck?
Money.
Can somebody tell me why the fuck we still getting
telling
arrested
you
for
about
weed?
money. When money
Like-
get involved, shit get complicated, man.
Everybody keeps saying artists can't focus because they be high on weed. I feel like an artist can focus a lot
Artists
better
can't focus
when they high off of weed.
because they can't focus.
I guess.
Straight up.
Facts.
People gotta be accountable. It's because you're not focused. Bro.
In the 50s, it was a movie called Reefer Madness. And it was a black and white movie that was
I know
all
exactly what
condoning
you're talking
weed
about.
and everything like that. That set the narrative on weed was a negative thing. You know what I
Pete.
mean?
The same. You remember the little commercial and shit back in the day we would see with the girl that was like slumped on the couch.
She tricked
Yeah.
That's marijuana shit, right?
That was a marijuana commercial?
All right, now peep this.
Really?
Yes, that was a marijuana commercial. So peep this. Now that marijuana has its, you know, legal, for lack of better terms, what it really is, not
Right.
federal, but
Fuck
now
this federal
that
shit.
it's getting money, you know what I'm
It
saying,
is
through the
federal.
state government and shit, it's not that big of a deal for people to be like, it's just weed. You know what I'm saying? You're not
Right.
seeing those kind of commercials for weed no more. Now, you seeing those same kind of commercials, but for vapes. It's
That's
just
true.
different shit. Now, before they was, you know what I'm saying, well, at least they're not doing drugs, they're not smoking cigarettes, they can vape. And now, marijuana's legal, shit, we gotta pick another target. Let's go for the vapes. Now the vapes got metal and shit in them now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, weed was legal before weed was even legal.
Well,
I was smoking it everywhere.
It's because your ass
weed
was
commercial and
illegally
look at
smoking
the
weed.
alcohol commercials, right?
And the alcohol
Weed commercials, right? The lady turning in the couch. Alcohol commercials, everyone's partying by the beach. Right?
Yeah.
So they're encouraging the worst of the worst of two evils.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
I
I didn't
mean-
want to cry about underage drinking and car crashes and shit like that, but only when it's a certain time of year, spring break and summer break, when motherfuckers is traveling and shit.
But that's not true though, because I drive with a blunt every day.
Me too.
But that's different though. Hey, I'm not saying that
That you should do that.
I'm not saying that y'all should do that.
But every time I look at the speedometer, I'm going right on point.
Right, I'm just honestly
If
when
you
I
drunk, you're not
when
even looking
I'm
at the
high
fucking
off of
speedometer.
weed and I'm driving, I'm literally following every single route of the road.
Because you
No
paranoid.
question.
If
No,
you
not even
paranoid,
paranoid,
you
Not
gonna
even
do
just
some
paranoia.
You don't
Like-
have a
like-
rush. There's no rush.
There's
Not
no
even
You're
rush.
chill
off
as fuck.
paranoia.
You chill
You
as
just
Traffic
off
cool.
of just driving.
Yeah, you either chill as fuck or you too paranoid to do some stupid shit. The police will pull you
But
over.
nigga better have a rear view.
Hey,
better have
like,
a-
exactly. It's not even off of paranoia. It's just the fact that you're just like, shit, I don't want to get pulled over.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's literally the fact that you're thinking, I just don't want to get pulled over. So for the fact that I don't want to get pulled over, I don't want my time be I don't want my high to be fucked up. Because I feel so good right now. I feel like if I get pulled over, you're gonna
It's
fuck
gonna
up my
fuck up
high.
my whole high.
If you're
Not
drunk, you just
fuck up my high. Like, that is the only reason why
Yeah, when
I'm
you're-
driving the way I'm driving right now.
When you're drunk, you just want to get home. That's
Exactly, I'm trying to-
150,
Go home.
right? You know,
You're just like,
just take a taxi. I get my car home, man. I just want to go home. Like, nope.
Nah, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
different, bro. They pick and
So-
choose, bro. They
So
pick
when
and
y'all
choose.
say driving under the influence of weed or
You got them
marijuana or
people-
alcohol, it's the same. It's really not.
Yeah.
Because I can drive under alcohol and shit and be like, fuck, I gotta pull over. I can't make it
But
home.
you do got
But I
that
can
paranoid
take
drivers
10,
too.
15 blunts to the head and still make it home and make it to
But
California.
there's people
With
who
some more blunts in my
prescribe this
system.
shit for their anxiety and they be flipping out when traffic get bad and shit.
You got them
Nigga,
paranoid
get that
ass
blunt,
people,
they be
yeah.
alright.
They be
For real. But in fact, hey,
They
if you live
probably-
in a state where motherfuckers are allowed to carry guns and buy guns like a candy in a candy store, you should smoke some weed because your temper is gonna flare the fuck up. You don't know who got a strap, who wanna hop the fuck out and light your shit up.
I'm more of a chill pal.
You feel me?
You know, if I was an alcoholic, I'd be fucking smashing shit and
Man.
beating my kids and kicking my
Exactly. Alcohol
Don't
bring
beat
that
your
in-
kids neither though, alright?
Hey, nah, fuck that. Whoop they asses. Hey,
Whoop
look,
their ass,
all
don't
you-
beat them though.
Hey, no.
Don't beat them, whoop their ass, okay?
For all you little motherfuckers who bring your kids to these goddamn stores and these grocery stores, and you got your motherfucking kids knocking shit down
Real talk.
and making noise, and you just gonna stare at Timmy, come here, Timmy. Timmy, no, Timmy.
That's,
No, knock
Timothy-
Timmy the
Timothy.
fuck out.
Timothy, yeah, when they in trouble,
Timothy,
it's the whole
Timmy,
name.
Mini-Me,
Timothy
Timmy.
I
Martin.
like that voice impression.
You feel me?
I like that,
Knock
man.
Timmy the fuck out. Okay, little Rashad, we done just
Timmy
shot,
the
just
gay ass
shot,
what?
me shot, all the shots. You feel me? Like, all of y'all need to get your asses knocked the fuck out. You know when I was growing up, before we walked into the store, my mother had a rule. Don't ask for shit, don't look at shit, don't touch shit, you ain't gonna get shit.
Straight up.
We knew that. Off the bat, we knew that. So we ain't gonna ask for shit, we ain't gonna touch shit. We might even maybe glance at some shit, but not let her see we looking at the shit.
Shit, I'm
You
like,
feel me?
hey, I'm gonna count to 3. If you don't come over here, go 1,
Nah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Get your ass over here, and then I get
You
mad.
talking about yo?
You guys are over there by 2.
My mom would look at you and grab a motherfucking the can of beans and shit and be like, 1, boop. That was your 1. I told you don't ask for shit. Don't look at shit. You broke the rule number 1. You looked at
Man,
shit.
these kids
Do you-
gotta
do you think-
respect
do you think
their-
that helps with
They gotta
bullying?
stop disrespecting
And
their
bullying?
moms
Do you think that helps
parents
with
and
bullying?
shit.
Bullying and
Right,
bullying.
think about it. Like the kid
Yes.
comes home, I got bullied. The parents coddle the kid. Oh, it's good. It's like that,
Yes.
right? He's at school. He doesn't know how to take like criticism or anything, right? Because my
Bullying
parents tell me
their
I'm perfect.
parents. These days, the kids is
It's
bullying
bullying
their
their
parents.
parents.
Fuck you, mom.
Right.
What the fuck you mean, fuck your mom?
You.
Fuck you, mom.
What is that, Timmy? Huh, little Timmy? What is that? What the fuck? Talking about.
It's the parents that's scared of their kids. bro.
It's our no. It's
No,
our
it's-
generation. It's our generation. We
Yeah.
raised a bunch of punks.
Mm.
Fuck how y'all feel. We raised a bunch of punks. Think about it because We were so used to getting our asses whooped. We told ourselves, man, when we have kids, I ain't gonna never whoop my kid like that, man, because I used to get mad. Fuck that shit. My ass whoopings made me who I am today. There's a lot of ass whoopings that I should have gotten. I got skipped on. I felt like if I would have got them, I would have went left instead of right.
Let me tell you this though, kid gets bullied at school when we grew up. You go home, that stops until the next day. Now kids get bullied, that shit doesn't necessarily stop.
Hell no,
Exactly.
it goes. They make like
they get home, they still get bullied, right? Because of the internet and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he's going with that.
It's a high conversation.
It's different.
It's
Essentially,
Basically.
it's different. But at the same time, at what point is it like?
Principal ass nigga respect y'all elders, man.
No, but I'm saying, at what other point is it the other parents, you know what I'm saying, responsibility?
For
you
real.
know what I'm saying? If your kid is doing this shit, why is your kid doing this shit to other students? You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
know who
what's
your
going
kid
on
is.
at home type shit.
Exactly. Don't act like you don't know who your child is. Every parent should know who their child is.
Should.
You
Key
should.
word.
You should know who your child. Man, I got daughters. You feel me? I let my daughters know every single thing. I don't have no secrets from my daughters.
We all got kids.
My daughters know every
Sure.
play that I do. So they know for a fact if they have anything they want to touch me about, dad, whoop the whoop wild. Because I'm not gonna hold no secrets from y'all shouldn't hold no secrets from me.
No,
That's how it is with me and my daughters. For the fact that I know I'm raising girls and I do not want them to be one of those girls that go out the door and try and sneak in. No, tell me what it is. You already know. Daddy got y'all. Like, simple as that. If anything, I think I'm more relaxed on my daughters than their moms because their moms be on their asses about, man, I'm trying to tell you. So
Yeah.
I feel like they are more relaxed when they come to my house than they is when they go to their mom's house. For the fact they got a lot more freedom and shit when it comes to me because I give them that much freedom. For the fact that I know when they come to my house, they come into a man house. They're not coming to they're not going to another woman's house. Whether I have a girlfriend or not, they still coming to dad's house.
Right.
At the end of the day. So at the end of the day, I gotta remember that and let myself know that you can't just yell at these girls because they get used to being yelled at.
Yeah,
They gonna think it's cool. You feel me?
No, I
Right,
hear you 100%.
and I can't
do
be
the
no
same
hypocrite
shit.
when they call me and say, Dad, this my whoop. That's why I'm raising my kids to know how to shoot, fight, and all type. I don't want to get no phone calls, but Dad, I shot him. And he's bleeding. Do I A, bury him, or B, take him to the hospital? That's the only phone calls I want to get from my daughters.
See,
Dead
drop
ass.
daddy.
You want to know what?
Daddy help you out with that one.
Right, like, for real.
What I think needs to be taught at home that I don't think even
talking about
necessarily
this
is traditionally taught at home is communication.
Yep.
In all honesty.
In the black community, yeah.
I don't
Honestly.
even think it's so much as that.
No.
I think generationally, communication has changed. The way people react to certain things is different than even when we were growing up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same
To a
time,
certain extent, though.
people don't know how to talk to people anymore.
Are you talking about from one interaction to
Lack of
like
communication.
I mean, there's no communication or understanding anymore.
But there's a lot of talking though. That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot
There's a
of
lot of
talking.
talking
Right.
about bullshit.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
There's
always-
talking,
It's a lot of
but
talking,
there's
but that's
no
not nothing making sense.
communication. Like
Correct,
there's no
yes.
take and give. You know what I'm saying? It's this, and then there's
This
this,
is a raw
and then it's
podcast.
this.
reasoning behind it or understanding.
Right, exactly. There's none of that.
All it is like, yo, that's wild.
Raw
Nah.
podcast. Real nigga shit.
Yeah,
of,
that's
of
crazy.
like, exactly, like that's crazy. Right? Because it's, I don't know. That's one thing I like about Tyler, the creator, because he says like he likes to ask his friends questions and like have his friends talk. Because having someone else, everyone talks, like everyone tries. Me myself, I'm trying to impress you three gentlemen as we're talking here, right?
Right.
So anything you guys would say, I'll be, oh, I know this, I know
Right.
that, right? Because it's just naturally just how people like, I guess,
It's
try
how
to blend in
we
together.
communicate.
But instead of me like asking like where did you grow up, right? I think that is so much more interesting to allow
Right.
silence on your end, like
Because that and shit like that is like small talk. Like I don't care when you grew up. I feel like small talk period is just awkward.
yeah,
It's
That's
weird. Like why would you ask me some random ass shit? Like you don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just.
Well, the thing is, it's not necessarily that they. I mean, maybe they do care though, right?
Right.
Maybe
Yeah,
it'll help me understand you as a person.
I
right?
understand
You know
where
what
he
I'm saying?
come from too, cause like how we live in a new world, man.
Well, that's what
So,
you're
like,
saying.
a lot of
the
people
communication,
just,
you know.
they play for
I
keeps.
think with
It's like you
small
never
talk,
know what a person's intentions is.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And I mean, like even that, like small
But to
talk
what
doesn't
aspect when you
seem
say that,
organic.
you never know what a person's intention is because you technically don't know what anyone's intention is just by off the bat looking at them. I could have seen the most prettiest girl in the world walking towards me with a big ass smile on my face, and she got a big ass knife in the back of her hand, getting ready to stab the fuck out of
But
my
look,
ass. I don't know that because she got a big
The
ass smile.
difference between that though is your intention though. You had an intention. because you approached her because she was bad, right?
I didn't approach. I
You
didn't
didn't
walk
be
in.
like, oh, she's a nice young girl, or she.
How can
she
you don't know she
got
nice
money,
if you don't
like-
say nothing to her?
Exactly. So your attention is to see what she about. You feel me? Because you approaching her because she bad. If she was ugly, you wouldn't. You don't want nothing to do
That's
with
not
it.
true.
It is. You had tunnel vision. You saw her tunnel vision of smashing. Tunnel vision.
I've
Think about it.
approached
though.
ugly females. I'm giving everyone a chance. I'm approached.
Anyone can get it.
Yo, you're making me sound like an asshole right now. Like, look, man. Hey,
I'll tell you this: some of the broads that you think would
who
be
is on?
That's on me, but
not as attractive as others are hands down the coolest fucking people I met. And
ugly females?
yeah,
Damn. Hey, look, I'm not a bigger asshole than
But
that
look,
right now
nah.
because he said ugly females are the nicest.
And I
no,
females.
I said they're
I got something to say about that too.
cool.
Ugly females are going to be nicer too because they have nobody really around to be mean too. Because they always to themselves. If you really look at it,
That's not true.
Most ugly females are to themselves. And if they're not, they with a female in their clique that's more beautiful. They get more
Right,
attention.
so they got plenty of time to hate.
No, that's the thing. No, how about this? All they do is get hated on, so they know how it feels. So when they communicate with
That's what I'm
you, they're actually a little bit more
Open-minded.
Ugly
open-minded, accepting, or
females
even
need love too,
chill.
Craig.
That's what I'm saying. Right, because the ugly female secretly hates her best friend. But if you approach an ugly female, let's
She got no problems.
Let's be
She knows she ugly.
I'm not
That's
right.
true.
Ugly females
I
secretly
look
hate
good.
their best friends. How I know this? My sister. She's
No.
she's ugly to me, but to other people, I guess y'all say she's beautiful, but to me, I'm her older brother. She's ugly. Whatever. It's
Well,
an
you
older brother
too.
thing. You feel me? Hey, I'm the oldest of 14 siblings. I can say
Nah,
y'all ugly.
Yeah, because
You
you know,
feel me?
some people
Like-
be like, we got a good looking family.
Right, and I'll be like,
Everybody in the
really?
family
You think she
good-looking,
cute?
but-
That's just how I feel about my sister. I think she ugly. But y'all might think she pretty because when y'all see her. But she's always hanging out with females that I find uglier than her. You feel me? So, so she'll always stick out. And and I always notice that.
So you're like, damn, you got no cute
This nigga
friends?
said,
Nigga, yes!
And you got 7 girls here.
You don't have any cute friends because your homegirls is ugly. And I feel like the only reason why these niggas is even talking to y'all ugly is because your homegirls are uglier than you.
They all look like they
That
work from
nigga
home.
said,
So, like,
she stand out.
and how I know this because her homegirl that was trying to talk to me told me, your sister always think she all that. But she didn't realize she was telling me that because she was a toxic at the time. And I was like, bitch, you know you talking about my sister, right? She's like, yeah. I was like, I was getting ready to give you this voodoo D, but now you can get the fuck off my bed and get rocks.
Voodoo D?
You feel me? Oh, mom,
That
we hate you.
voodoo
Get that
D.
way. You feel me?
Yeah, voodoo did.
Hey.
So what is voodoo D?
Yeah, I want to know this now. I'll tell you.
Please.
Hold on.
It's just like, you know,
Explain,
lighting fucking
nigga.
sage.
You
You know what I mean? Like whispering it, you know,
Is it a
blowing smoke in the booty hole.
What? Wait, what?
He said it sound like some
I think it's a blunt, blowing
next
the
level
booty hole.
shit.
What type
Smoking,
of
smoking.
shit? Hey, this podcast is
that
not
nigga
for kids.
said hours.
Hell no.
Ah, shit. You ever heard that song, I Put a Spell on You?
Oh yes.
That's what the voodoo deed is. I put a spell on you, basically. Means.
So instead of playing like Barry White, you play
It's
that.
Haitian, bro. It's Haitian shit, bro.
Right, you gotta be
They do
Haitian
that
to understand
voodoo
what that
shit,
voodoo
bro.
deed means, right? Yeah.
So
It's like, when a Haitian,
That
it's
probably
like,
explain why I've been knowing this nigga this many years. I never got into it, never had an altercation. I'm like, this nigga done did something. I know I didn't have altercation.
hey, pause, nigga. I say voodoo D for the females. Niggas might not know, nigga. I'm just a charismatic type of nigga that's chill like that. That's why we end up having to argue. I just
They
don't
be having
argue.
posters
Oh,
and
He
shit.
does, he's like-
They be putting
Yeah.
watermelons on shit. You feel me?
Weird.
I just don't see the reason in arguing with people. I'm too high for that, man. I'm always high. Like,
There you
if you get into an argument with me, that means you must have really said something stupid to really start an argument. Because I'm always high. Like, how do you start an argument with a high person? Like, seriously. How?
You never
Blowing
really
it.
respond with like, sorry, I was
Blowing the
high.
high.
But you go like, sorry, I was on, I was drunk, or sorry.
Like, you know what I hate? You know what I hate the most? You know what I hate?
You know
when
what I'm
niggas
saying?
smoking?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
I did a cup of
sorry,
Unless you want to pour it
I
in
was
here and
high.
then we just take the sip out of
right.
it.
Nah, you probably need a cup so you
That's
feel
what I'm
that shit.
saying.
Actually, I guess it only like you forget to take out the trash.
On what?
Oh, we saw.
I was saying you never respond with sorry, I was high,
Oh, shit.
right? But you can respond with sorry, I was
Now,
drunk.
I've responded
Right?
to sorry I was high before. I've even told a cop I was high. And he thought I was tweaking when I was like, nah, officer, I might be gonna lie. I'm high as fuck right now. But you can't, like, you can't.
Yeah, you fucking me up right now, man. You gotta go somewhere.
Yo, he's just like, what? I'm just like, look, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. The only reason I'm trying to get up downtown so I can go meet up with some people and shit like that. As you can see, my tag is California. I'm high as fuck right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I literally just drove here. I'm a little bit high right now, bro. So you either gonna give me a ticket or you just gonna let me slide, bro. And dude was just like, are you serious? I'm just like, oh,
You got that too.
Yo, you see it?
like, and he was looking like he wanted to smile too. I ain't gonna say your name, officer, but you know who you is. He looked like he wanted to smile too. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I'm just a little high right now, but I'm not even trying to cause no issue, bro. As you can see, I'm doing the speed limit. I'm literally doing 65 as the limit asks, bro. I'm just trying to get to
I got
that.
this girl. I'm trying to give her that booty.
Yeah, you feel me?
I'm
And
sitting
dude
here off
was
the
like,
street.
where are you going? I was like, literally downtown, but the exit is right there. He stopped me maybe like 100 feet from the exit. I was like, bro, literally the exit is right there, bro. If you could let me slide to that exit, bro, I'm just gonna go right there to the D Hotel. I'm in there.
He gone.
You feel me? And he thought about it for a second, got my ID, went to the car, came back. He was like, look, man, you need to drive safe, okay? Stop switching lane without no signal. I was like, you know what, sir, you right. I'm gonna put my signal on next time. What?
And you're one of the people in Vegas that can't drive.
Bruh, in that Charger? Man, I can't drive for shit. I'm talking about you see me, you won't even
That's
see me.
excess.
You gonna hear me. What? You gonna hear me coming. You ain't gonna see me coming. I'm flying next to your ass. And for all you dumbass motherfuckers that hear a car going 100 something miles per hour,
Don't switch
that wanna
lanes.
switch fucking lanes trying to make us stop.
Don't switch lanes.
Understand,
It's the
we
dumbest
have
thing you can
heavily
do.
suited
You
cars,
can hear the car coming.
heavily modified cars. Whether we have rainbow brakes or not, if we're going 100
Don't
miles
switch
an hour,
lanes.
it's damn near next
Stay
to
in the
impossible
lane.
to stop. It's damn near next to you driving Hellcats, you driving Hemis. It's damn near next to impossible for us to stop. Do not get in front of us. We smashing on your ass. And 9 out of 10 times, our cars are gonna do a lot more damage to yours than it's gonna do to us. Because our shit
And
on
y'all
new
know
force.
who we're talking about.
You feel me?
Y'all know who we're
What's on?
talking about.
Like, but dead ass, don't be switching lanes and trying to get in front of niggas and trying to make niggas stop. That shit is not gonna work. And if we trying to avoid smashing into you gonna cause us to smash into somebody else who ain't had nothing to do with the bullshit you caused.
And
So
then
at this
bam.
point, you caused somebody else's death or some
Three-car
dumb shit.
collision.
See that? That's some karma for your dumb ass. So, Vegas drivers and you California drivers, please, you
Especially
stupid California drivers.
drivers.
And I'm gonna say it because, hey, I'm from LA. Check me if you like
California
me.
drivers. Get your shit right. with
Y'all
y'all.
niggas, when
Y'all-
y'all come out to Vegas, get your shit right,
Y'all
man.
niggas
For
need
real.
L's. Y'all need
Bruh.
license, nigga.
I know I got my license in Cali too. Nigga, I lived in Cali. Damn near, bruh. I grew in Cali. But that ain't the point. When I moved to Vegas, I learned to drive better. I took my California information and changed that shit around. Jaywalking is illegal in Vegas. Don't bring that bullshit out here, man. I'll hit your ass. Dead ass. I'm not gonna
Jaywalking
stop for you.
in
Hey, about this
Don't
shit.
jaywalk in Vegas.
That was a serious message. Now back to the conversation.
Jaywalking.
Don't jaywalk in Vegas at all.
That was a serious
That's the
message.
most stupidest law in history.
It's
jaywalking?
not, It's a reason.
Why?
I did not know what
Who was the
fuck-
first person to get hit by a
Bruh,
jaywalk?
I did not
His name
know
was probably
nothing about jaywalking until I got here. I didn't
His
know
name
what the
was
fuck that
Jay?
was. And I
No,
got,
you have to yield to
I got a
possession.
ticket for it and I didn't know what it was.
Bro, I got arrested for jaywalking the first day I got to Vegas.
Arrested?
I got arrested for jaywalking.
I got a
Because
ticket,
I was
bro.
considered carrying.
And I was across the street
Yeah,
from
I
my
had my
crib.
permit, but here's the
You
thing.
didn't get arrested for jaywalking.
I crossed the street, right? Here's my house. I was married at the time. My ex-wife literally told the officer, sir, she didn't come at the officer, like, sir, I can literally go in the garage right now and get you his permit. We're from California. We just moved here today. Like, as you can see, you have a big-ass U-Haul in front of the house. I'm literally crossing the street because I saw my neighbor has a California plate and he had a lowrider in front. I was getting ready to say, yo, I fuck with the lowrider. Because there was some essays and shit. You know, I fuck with the essays in Cali and shit. But this nigga really said he wanted me to walk 100 foot down the street where that little white lines and shit is at to cross the street and walk all the way up back to my house, my bad, bro. And then go to my neighbor's house. I was like, why the fuck would I do that?
No, he was being
Like,
extra.
bro. And dude was like,
This
oh,
nigga
wait,
just
wait.
did a jaywalk.
You got a
over
gun? I was
here.
like, yes, I have my permit. Like, is that an issue? He's like, is your permit with you? I was like, no, I just literally got home. I just took my wallet out of my pocket. It's in the car right there. The U-Haul right there. I can reach and take it out. Bro, this dude was like, oh, you conceal carry without a permit, but that's illegal. You going to jail. I was like, you got, bro. I have a permit. I mean,
Nigga,
they
you
threw the
going
case
to
away.
jail.
But I was like, bro, I have a permit, bro.
You
Why are
going
you
to
playing
jail,
with
But
me,
you,
bro?
yeah, you can't conceal carry out here without,
With
even if
that,
your shirt's
bruh,
untucked.
I was
over,
just
you-
like, you have,
if it's
man, that
inside
was
a
the
bag,
first,
I
it's
think
been,
it is.
I've been here for 11 years now.
Security
So
license, you gotta
the
have
armed
it
guard
on.
license, I didn't
Yeah,
want that shit.
CCW.
All the time.
I didn't want that shit.
Hey, you go down the street to the gun store, they do the CCW. I think it's for free. Take the class, get your concealed weapons permit.
Oh,
Where?
At the gun store on Tropicana.
California. You can just get your CCW in California.
No,
You
get
go
it in Nevada.
For free is what I heard.
for free.
Well, yeah, you don't have to
better.
pay for the
Nevada has
the
limitations
ammunition and
there,
the
though.
paper.
For video
Oh,
review,
really?
I am on probation next year, so I have nothing to do with firearms.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He can't be in no firearm situation. Technically speaking, you shouldn't even mention that she was on probation because they wouldn't even know anyways.
So let's go and talk about the reason of this podcast.
Oh, so yeah, the reason of the podcast. Y'all didn't see the first episode? Like, if y'all didn't see the first episode, man, go back to the first episode. If I gotta repeat myself again, y'all niggas some lame niggas. I'm just playing with y'all. But further, the reason of the podcast, honestly, like I was telling you yesterday, he was one of the people that was in the room with us that day when we were starting. It was up of some weed smoking. We were just smoking the blunt and we were just having random conversations and shit. And the next thing let's talk about it came about and shit. And then, like I said, his cousin, the female I was telling you about, she was one of the main ones that I was like I said, like I was mad that she's not able to be
Shout out to
involved in it.
Ashley.
And shit, yeah, shout out to Ashley by the way because she was one of the originators of the podcast idea and everything like that. And it literally just came about we were just having random conversations that felt like it just needed to be heard because we feel like these conversations are real conversations that everyday people are having about everyday subject that a lot of subject the news don't really touch because the news will give you a 10-second clip, bam, bomb in Iraq, boom, Taco Bell commercial.
And
What
we
type
give
of
you-
shit is that?
And we give you the behind the scenes.
You feel
The
me?
microphone. What's up with the microphone?
We give you the behind the scenes exclusive.
Right, so let's talk about it. Was just an idea to say, let's just sit around a bunch of people sitting around just having a real conversation about real life stuff on some real situations. And next thing you know, we're here now. So anybody who wanna put some comments under the comments and shit, and you wanna punch in, we're gonna have our DMs on there. You can reach out to us and stuff. Any subject you feel like you wanna bring up that you feel like we should touch on and whatnot, you can by all means you can hit them subject up. What we're gonna start doing, we're gonna be doing the full live podcast where you can actually even video chat with us, where we can actually put you on the video and shit like that, where we can broadcast the Zoom video, whatever, and we can touch on some subject. We're trying to really make this a neighborhood conversation where everybody, where you are around the world, can tap in with us and we can have a real conversation about everything. No matter how you feel right now, if you just want to just call hate somebody, just conversate while we live. We'll have that with you. If you just want to have somebody listen to you about your boyfriend issues on moms, we'll have that conversation. I'll even give you some information. Shit, I've been through a lot of relationships. I know some shit. These niggas, they know some shit. So we know we got you. So whatever it is, man, like I said, he's called us talk about it. So whatever you want to talk about, we're going to talk about it. We don't really gonna have no specific subject. It's just going to be an average day subject. Whatever the blunt take us.
Y'all can give us a subject, you feel me?
What?
If you ain't got it already, add the Instagrams. We Forever Lit, you feel me?
And we're going to have more information posted.
Damn.
Real Life Forever Lit.
King Velasquez.
You got Apollo, you
You
feel
feel
me?
me?
Tell
Like,
your
as
Instagram,
as we talking right now, we typing in with news information and shit. Oh yeah, what's your Insta so they can tap in with you and shit.
Oh, mine, everything is Paulo Beans. POLLOBEAMZ. Everything.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I heard that. So former
An hour
UFC,
ago?
who is it again?
What's
Former
his
UFC
name?
who? Former UFC Cain Vasquez arrested for suspicion of attempted murder. Damn, bro. As we talking to y'all, we bringing y'all the news. Like I say, raw news every day. As we talking to y'all, man, I don't know if y'all know that the UFC Cain Vasquez, he's a big UFC champion. Vasquez. Hey, look, I have an accent. I'm from Haiti. I'm from the Caribbean. Fuck it. Whatever name I say, I'm gonna say it wrong. Fuck it. Your name is Cain Vasquez. Let it go. You wanna fight about it, bro? I'm just playing. Hey, look, podcast, I'm playing. I know you got a body on you now at this point, bro. I don't try to
Allegedly.
But no,
Allegedly.
allegedly got a body on him and shit now. Allegedly, but yeah. Cain Vasquez, man, like, y'all look it up on UFC, man. Like, he's a big time UFC boxer. I fuck with him. I used to use his character whenever I play UFC and shit like that.
Hold on, just catch y'all. You alright? Let me see.
You don't want no smoking UFC.
Hey, I don't want no smoke with no UFC fighter. Fuck that. I don't give a damn. Like, hey,
Heavyweight
I'm not about
champion.
to challenge no UFC fighter. That these niggas fuck niggas up for a
See?
living. What the fuck? I look like
This type of shit I'm talking about right here, some Las Vegas shit.
Hey,
Oh, you got a heavyweight champion. What the fuck are you needing a pistol for in a
Hey,
situation
you gotta
like this
register your
right
hands
here?
and your legs as a weapon.
Your
because you're a
hands
UFC
is
fighter.
registered.
Well, technically,
You're already a
your
walking
hands
weapon,
are-
my nigga.
Well,
You feel me? You're already a walking weapon.
He said, nah, I need extra.
a boxer knocks someone out. Like at a nightclub, they could be charged higher because of
Yeah,
their hands.
because their hands are registered weapon. Yeah.
You can't
That's
fight
what I'm saying.
bullets.
You can't fight regular fights. Like as a when you're a professional fighter, you can't just get into regular
That's why he has a
fights.
gun.
This
Yeah,
nigga
that's why you got a gun. That's what I'm saying. You can't
Yeah,
fight bullets.
push it.
I can't use my hands outside
his
the
new
ring.
career is gonna be UFC fighting in jail because he ain't gonna have no bail.
Yeah.
No bail?
No bail.
You guys see fighting
Oh,
in
what-
jail. Because he ain't gonna
No
have
bail.
no bail.
So what
He
happened?
don't have no bail.
That's a real rap for your ass.
Heavyweight
On some
champion.
real life.
Carrying pistols. The world is real out here, man. You need your firearm.
Hey, you like my dude?
Go buy your amendments, man.
And it's my new ski mask. It's called a no face ski mask.
Hey, he. That face is interesting mugshot. If that's a
I'm
mugshot,
saying,
it's interesting. He's
He
just
got a
like.
strong chin in it.
No, but he's
Hey,
he's
you
head
got it.
hell high.
As UFC fighters, they gotta
You know
keep
what I
their chin strong so they can
So
take the hits and
he's
shit.
like-
It's like
exactly.
boxing. You gotta have a strong chin.
Yeah,
stay
eat your
strong.
bullet, nigga. Ow, nigga.
He look like he
And
about to
he
get
gonna
off
eat
of
your
something.
butt.
Yeah,
I
eat the
don't
butt,
think he
boy.
gonna do all that.
Nah.
But yeah.
I mean, but I'm saying though, if your hand's registered and you ain't supposed to be using it in the ring, why not carry a pistol?
But why would you need a gun though if your hands are registered?
Because you can't use them outside
Exactly.
the ring.
Alright, I
But
feel
that makes,
that. I
but
feel
that
that.
makes it worse than when you have a gun because you know you can murk somebody.
Well, it makes it worse that a person that beats someone up for a living wants to use a gun on someone. So it's not like I want to beat this dude's
Yeah.
ass. Like I want to kill him.
I mean,
Think of that mindset. Something must have happened.
I don't know. Maybe he fucked his wife or something. Shit. That make you want to kill somebody? I don't know. Well, it depends if she a bad.
But like I said, we in a new world. People is
Yo.
wives is going out on their husbands.
Why
Yeah, wives
are going out on
They cheating on their
Niggas
husbands.
been
Where it say he
Women,
like,
that's what I said. Women
What
bitching
was
on
the
niggas.
scenario?
Right.
It's just
It's
it's more visible
That's what I'm
because
saying, bro. It's a new world. Like you can't expect.
why he couldn't have just
Bruh.
been out and
Women
somebody was
other
talking
bitches.
shit?
That's
She
what I'm
was in the
saying.
world.
Why couldn't have been out if somebody was talking shit? It didn't have to be over a bitch. Not everything is over a female.
Yes, it is.
No,
Look,
it's
man.
not.
Hey, look. Rome was built because of a female. Matter of fact, Rome invaded half of the world because. Matter of fact, Hitler invaded because of a female.
All right, let me stop you right there.
that's
Before you start going
Hang
out,
on, hang on.
I'm hot, so you know you should have kept yours rolling.
You should have carried yours, bro.
So you telling me it's a female fault? You got $3,000 in your pocket, you go to 7-Eleven, your wallet drop out, you get in your car, you drive out, go back for it, and it's gone.
Wait, what?
I feel him.
Ooh, I hear you, but okay, go ahead.
I
You
feel him.
feel me?
So
You can't blame that on a woman.
wait,
Why
wait,
can't
wait,
you?
where?
Saved
Need a
it.
lot of
Oh wait, I'm
editing.
still live. Never
You
mind.
need a lot of editing, but
I'm still live. But yeah, hey, look. But what we're gonna do though, we're gonna go ahead and cut it off at this point. It's gonna be scene cut in rotation or whatever. Oh, my shit's upside down. Is it upside down? Is my phone upside? Oh shit, it's upside down. Look, we're gonna edit all that shit. Okay. Look, scene cut and paste, whatever. Appreciate
Take
y'all.
two.
Right, take 2, take 3. Once again, man, I appreciate y'all tuning into We Forever Lit YouTube channel and shit. And the segment is called Let's Talk About It and shit. Like I said, every chance we get, we're gonna try to bring a new guest star or guest host to come, talk about conversations. Conversations is gonna just be random as it is right now and shit. It ain't no
Which is
extra.
cool.
Right, it ain't no
Yeah,
extra, it ain't
it's cool.
nothing turn nothing changed, no clothing, none. It's just us, man. It's just regular people having regular conversations and shit. And we just gonna go from there, man. So once again, I appreciate, real life for pulling up and shit for the
Exactly.
conversation. I appreciate,
Paulo up in here.
Paulo for pulling up for the
Yes, sir.
conversation. Once again, you already know
Yeah, my
our
name Matt over
producer
there.
Matt over there on the chill and shit. Once again, you already know who I am. We forever lit. We stay lit. We on turn on mamas, man. Appreciate y'all. All right.
All right, since that's done. All right, so first, I feel like